Going on, everybody out there in YouTube and all my friends out there riding motorcycles? Moose coming from you from his 2006 Road King Classic, sporting hard bags and no windshield. I just got out of work. I am on my way home trying to decide which way to take, and I think I'm gonna go straight through downtown Grass Lake. Skip over M52 today. Rode the Road King today because it just rained out yesterday and I knew the roads would be all sloppy a little bit, and I didn't want to get Ava dirty. It's cleaner. I didn't want to get this one dirty either, obviously, but this one's a little easier to clean than Ava is. So I took that route. I am planning a ride on the new Ultra tomorrow, which will be the 1st of June, making today the 31st of May. Getting out of work a little later than usual today because on Thursdays I have NLP class at work, which is Neurological Linguistic Programming class. A class basically put in place to help us learn how to resolve conflicts and work together better in the work industry, workplace, and perhaps somewhat how to mind fuck people if used incorrectly. But don't worry, I won't use it for bad. I will only use it for good. It's not a terrible class. Some of it's common sense, but a lot of it is interesting, and it does help you learn to cope with things better. It's basically learning how to value yourself, I think, would be the possible best way to put it. I'm in week 7 today, so I think it's a 12-week course. So maybe I can give an update at week 12 on what I did and did not learn. But it is, I think, helping me to better handle dilemmas, stress, and people who may be difficult to work with while at work. And a lot of that first is that, as I said a moment ago, you got to learn how to value yourself first, according to our instructor, who is an Italian lady who still has the accent. Nice enough woman. Thinks pretty highly of her skills, and maybe she should, because she's been doing it a long time. I don't know. Still kind of early. I can't draw my whole conclusion on the class yet. I don't want to say it's all bullshit, because I know it's probably not, but some of it you seem like you want to call bullshit. But then again, some of the stuff's interesting, and it is, I mean, I am using it while at work, so apparently it's justifiable and useful if you keep an open mind, which I am approaching it from an open mind standpoint, because if your mind's closed, then you've already accepted that you're not going to learn anything, and I want to learn something forward if possible, so keeping my mind open. But it involves me getting out of work about 30 to 40 minutes later than I usually would on a normal day. So on most Thursdays, I've been putting in 10 and a half to 10 and 3/4 hour days. But I'm getting paid to sit down and talk over my problems, look for solutions, so I guess it's not all bad. I thought I'd give you guys a little update on that. It's different. I don't know if any of you all out there have ever had the class yourself, and if you have, I'd like to hear it in the comments down below. And if you haven't, feel free to ask some questions. Can't guarantee I'll give you any answers, but I'll do my best. What else is going on? Well, the floor of my camper's rotted out. Found that out the other day. It is what it is. I don't really use it to go camping anymore. I'm on the bike more or less. Oh, and yesterday I had something happen to me that I've never experienced in my many years of riding, which is over 12 now. Over 12 straight years riding. I actually had a bee fly up the sleeve of this coat yesterday on the highway. The little bastard nailed me 4 to 6 times before I was able to get him out of there. Which brought up a question. I was speaking with McKaylee7 and Harley Trek and them, just chatting online. And got me thinking about, we go riding in groups, be it small groups, big groups. And this is a good one for any one of those going to the Hootenanny this year or going on any group ride in general. Are you allergic to any particular insect, such as bees or something like that, to the point where you carry an EpiPen? I, for one, am not allergic to bees or anything else that I'm aware of. But it got me questioning if you're riding in a group with someone who maybe... Do you know about it? Do you know of any of your group riders' allergies? Because I believe if you are allergic to bee stings and different insect something like that, that you might want to let your group know that you are allergic, that you do carry an EpiPen, where that EpiPen can be located at in the case of an emergency if you get stung. That's something group needs to know, so keep that in mind. It's a safety thing. Have a first aid kit with you, especially, but if you have an EpiPen, make sure your group knows where it is, because if you get stung and you can't talk and you can't show them, if you're unconscious, they aren't going to know where to find it fast enough to possibly save your life. Just a little thought from Moose today. Thought of the day. Moose's thought of the day. Know where that EpiPen is, okay? Alright. Anyways, we're going to continue this little jaunt home, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.